Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to the giant Stompy extra Stompy robot simulator. I don't know why I deserved extra Stompies, but Stompy, yes. Which is Mechwarrior Online. Yes. And for today's little walk, I have a definitely not little machine. I have a Fafnir with a rough, rugged, but ready and hopefully flexible short to mid-range loadout, which I'll walk you through. Yes. However, of course, we've got to do the variant first. So, this particular Fafnir is a FNR-5S. It's a special version, but this is basically an FNR-5. So, we can see what we've done to this thing. And as you can see, there's a couple of cannons involved. Primarily a ballistic loadout. So, this particular mech is built on a endosteel chassis featuring double heat sinks for heat management. However, it has bog standard armor placing, so the shiny stuff doesn't quite extend to the entire thing. Nor does it extend to most of the weaponry either, I must admit to that. However, it is powered by a 300 rated standard engine, giving a top speed of 48.6, which is okay for a 100-ton assault mech. It's slightly sluggish by most mech standards, but still pretty decent, at least for a mech of this size. And cooling is handled by a pair of double heat sinks, by the way, just stashed in the engine right there, giving a total cooling rating of 1.38. So not too bad, it runs fairly cool overall. It shouldn't overheat too hard. And then finally, in terms of support equipment, we have a Guardian ECM fitted in the center torso. Yes, it's a bit of a rarity that, but we have one here nonetheless. One Guardian ECM. Now we get into the toys. Yes, the weapon systems. This is a split weapon system, 2 primary weapon sets, and 1 backup weapon set in case everything else goes furbar, or you run out of ammo, or you need anything else doing. Right. So, for point blank work, up close and personal, we have a pair of LBX 10ACs, which is mech-sized shotgun cannons. Yes, and these are fed by 2.5 tons of ammunition, so a bit light on the ammo load, but that should give it a fair bit-ish. Well, actually, that's pretty pathetic. I'm sorry, I'm not sure why I said that. That should give it a fair bit. It really doesn't. So yeah, the LBXs are a bit short on ammo in this case, at least it's by my own personal standards. I'd like to have like 3 or 4 tons of ammo left over after every fight, because I'm an idiot. Yeah. So that's the close range stuff. For short to mid range, we have a pair of Ultra AC5s, also in the side torsos. Though I've used the special layout to get the LBXs in the big recesses, but the Ultras are closer together to let them be a bit more unified when it comes to their ranged performance. Yes, and those are fed by quite a bit more ammo. They're fed by a total of 4 tons of ammunition, which should keep them in good order because they're more likely to miss a lot. The LBXs really are, they don't have much spare ammo for playing around. But the UACs, well, keep on shooting. You've got a lot of shots in that. 60 per launcher, in fact. Per launcher? Per cannon. What am I driveling on about? I have no idea. And then finally, backing those up, we have a pair of ER meds located in the arms. Nothing special there, just a pair of lasers. The arms are slightly under-armoured to make room for some of the weight, but that's okay. They're still pretty heavy. So, that is my loadout for this particular Fafnir. I'm thinking it's going to be rough and rugged. It is fairly standard in most of its components, but it's got short to mid-range flexibility. Or if you really want to, you can even push the ACs out to long range with the UAC 5s. But it's not at its strongest at that kind of range. Yeah, it's about 500 meters or so. That's where this mech starts to shine, because all of its weapons can come to bear. But now that we've shown all of that, let us go ahead and throw this thing into the fire, because you don't have a mech of war unless you've thrown it into the fire, of course. I don't know why I put it that way, but there you go. Roll on match number 1.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Okay, here we go. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Canyon Network. The game mode is skirmish, so we need to shoot everything that moves. Also, we seem to be down a player. Something's not moving. However, it's not saying who that is. Oh well. Canyon Network should be okay. This mech requires FaceTime for its weaponry. It's not got anything indirect. But I guess my ramble is, well, as you know, I've been trying to make the mechs I've been putting together of late in my more recent videos. It's like I'm running out of parts and I'm running out of funds. So these last few hero mechs I'm trying to nail down configurations for. I'm kind of trying out different things, at least a little bit. And I'm trying to do it with what parts I've got left over in storage as well, because I sold way too many parts for my older videos. So, jeez. Right. I think I could have got some shots off there a little bit faster.
Acquired.
But I was not. Okay, let's keep on pushing up. Why are we down 2 people? BLR? We shot 2 people. Oh, jeez. Oh, hello. Hello, Azil. Yes, I saw you there. Oops, I accidentally fired the LBXs. I meant to go for the UAX. Oh, well. But yeah, we're in a bit of a bad spot. We're probably going to lose this match already. Anyway. So yeah, rough, rugged, ready, cheap, and reliable. So this is actually, my fits of late have been getting into the spirit of, yeah, it's getting a bit more into the spirit of battle mechs during the Succession Wars, because everything was running down and running out, and more advanced tech was disappearing. So in a way, we've got a bit of a theme going with the more recent ones. It's like, what parts have you got left in the shed? Let's see if we can strap that into a mech. And that Uziel is taking advantage of our down, disabled mechs. Because of course it is.
New target acquired.
Jeez. I'm taking way too many hits.
Warning incoming missile.
And I have no idea where those are coming from.
Pretty good. It's fairly to pick them off target.
Oh, that looked painful.
Target destroyed.
And that's, yep, we helped a little bit. We took a bit of punishment from his lasers before we took him out, but that's okay.
Acquired.
So yeah, it's getting very rough and ready, rugged kind of things going on. Ooh, that poor Shadow Cat. No wait, that was a Mad Cat Mark II, never mind. And I can't see a darn thing.
25% of the enemies are
New
eliminated.
target acquired.
We're even though we lost it, we were down a couple of people. My Fafnir is not holding up too well. But yeah, apart from running out of that, I've also been running out of steam a lot lately as well. That's why Mechwarrior online videos have been a bit short on the ground this last 2 weeks or so. So my apologies for that. It's just like, unfortunately, it's how it's all worked out. That Raven doesn't want to pop up again. Oops. There's something behind us though.
Acquired.
Yes, I see you over there. That's why I've got the AC-5s, and why they've got a lot of ammo. However, I'm not really finding myself pushed into the fights as much as possible. We're actually winning this somehow.
Target
The
destroyed.
enemies are half depleted. Keep pushing.
Yes, I see you up there. That guy is being very cheeky. I also plan to switch this thing to chain fire mode instead of burst fire mode, but I seem to have just let it in burst fire because it's fairly fast firing weaponry actually. I also realised I've not fired my lasers once. And someone was talking, but I was talking as well, so... oh well.
Target acquired.
If we can keep up this momentum, we can do this. However, they'll know that I'm moving around over here. Something... it's like I've also become a lot less patient for some reason.
We lost half our force.
weapons are jammed. Oh, hello, there's the king crab. I think let's see if we can support and push that king crab down. Oh, that was a bad time to be in front. Come on, down. Yes. And I got him as well, apparently. Ooh. Well, that's king crab down. That's a major threat.
Center torso critical damage.
There.
Warning, incoming missile.
Okay, my center torso is breached. I think, yeah, it's me and the battle master. I think.
Torso critical
Is that a battle master?
damage.
Is that no? Is that? Never mind. We're dead. Still, I did a lot of damage there actually. My LBX ammo warning had gone off, so I think I've actually got a comfortable amount of ammunition for the LBX. Maybe a bit too much for the UAC. Also, no heat problems.
We're taking critical losses.
Yeah, that worked pretty well, actually, all told. Anyway, I'll continue my ramblings, ravings, insane burbles, whatever you want to call it, in the next match. Because that's also been a recent trend. I don't multitask as well, so when the fighting starts, I get caught up in what's going on, and it's like... Ugh. And, we were pulling it back fairly well towards the, well, for a while there, but they've managed to get the momentum up now. Oh well. Roll on match number 2. Well, I figured I'd show you the end screen just to see how we did. Wound up in a defeat. The urban mech was the last one alive, and it couldn't take on 3 enemy mechs by itself. It just wasn't geared that way. But we got 6 kill assists, 1 killing blow, 1 solo kill, 1 kill max damage dealt, 542 damage dealt. I think I clipped a teammate with some UAC fire. To be fair, the battle master kept walking around in front of me. But minus 22 is not too bad. Still, that was a pretty decent match all told, and I was definitely doing some damage. This is why I converted over to ballistics, to be honest. I tend to do fairly well the most of the time. I think. Gotta keep myself grounded. Oh yes.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to match number 2. It is Viridian Bog. I've not seen this one in a while, actually. And the game mode is once again skirmish, so kill all the things. Yes. Overall, though, I am actually liking this build. It feels really solid and dependable. Admittedly, I'm not the best at it. I think I'm a little bit out of practice. But it does seem to be able to stand up to quite a bit and dish it out in turn, which makes it a solid all-rounder as far as an assault mech is concerned. It's not super specialised, except for its lack of long range, but I like it. So yeah, I think I'm settled for this particular mech. There's Irby over there. Poor little trash can. Getting spotted so soon. Yes, anyway, my rant. Since I've already wound up summing up my thoughts on this particular loadout, and the fact I like it and all that. Yeah, I've been losing a lot of steam in a lot of ways. I think I'm just tired in general. Then again, I've been working without break. Well, I've had the odd days off, but I've not actually had a holiday in like about 5 months now, actually. Yes, hello there. Oh, someone tagged him with the PPCs. Never mind. Sure, I can live with that. However, I'm a little bit exposed on the flanks here, so I don't really want to. I can't see.
Target acquired.
Oh dear. But yeah, I think that's what's been going on really. I've just lost steam in a lot of ways. I mean, that's why the content's been erratic, why Mechwarrior Online's been struggling. Why a lot of things have been struggling, honestly. Not just Mechwarrior Online. Can't say it's just Mechwarrior Online because that would be a lie. The channel as a whole has been a bit erratic of late. But I think I've got some of my motivation back at least a little bit. So, I mean, I was actually starting to. I was trying to do a good schedule this last week. I almost pulled it off. I got a fair amount of content out at least. My apologies, Mr. Catapult. I didn't mean to walk into you. And I just kept on going, but unfortunately things got in the way again, and I lost track again, and I didn't do the best I could have done, and I kind of feel about that. But I'm trying a bit more seriously, and god damn it, I was advancing, and then things backed up into me, and I got pincered, and I couldn't fire because my allies were in front of my weaponry, and it was like, ugh.
New target.
However, we've also got a Vindicator behind us. Oof. Okay, that's not going to be fun. Well, for him anyway. A Vindicator is after all only a medium.
Target destroyed.
Someone tried to shred my left arm, but didn't do a very good job of it.
Don't get sloppy out there.
Come back here, Mr. Irby. Nope, Irby's backed off. Where's his
Target
backup?
acquired.
There it is. Yeah, Piranha, you don't want to stand there like that. Not while there's an assault mech staring right at you. That is not a good idea. So yeah, I think I'm just tired. At least I think that's what it is, but I've been letting it get to me too much, and everything's dragging a bit too much. I am on break. I've got a week off, at least, in like about a week. So I'm going to try and push through another week, and then I'll actually have a little bit of downtime where I can try to chill out and unwind a little. So hopefully that'll help me get back on track with everything. But yeah, that's why the Mechwarrior Online videos and the channel in general have been suffering at least a bit. And I actually meant to do this like as a. I was going to do this in a.
Target acquired. Warning.
That's a
Incoming
Banshee.
missile.
Jeez,
Left
ow.
arm critical damage. Right torso critical damage. Warning. Incoming missile.
Okay, I gave the edge needed for that.
Critical damage.
The Piranha's coming in. Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. Hello. Oh, unfortunately my torso got chewed through. Didn't realise it, but it chewed through, so he got me. Blooming Piranha. He waited until I was distracted and moved in. And that's the problem. I'm distracted a lot right now. And I just don't have the effort and energy I generally used to, so I didn't mean to turn this into a whine. I didn't mean to turn this into an explanation. But I've just kind of covered everything that's happened, at least. Also, why isn't this Phoenix Hawk moving? Oh, there we go. So yeah, my apologies for that. But that's how it is.
Right torso critical.
Yep. Oh, that Piranha is the same one as me. Okay. But with that said, this recording time has overrun. I'm due at work. Of all things. So, 1 killing blow, 6 kill assists, nearly 300 damage done. Slight bit of team damage, but I held off for the most part, so that's mostly okay. And that wasn't a bad match at all. And I can say once again, I am satisfied with this mech. But yes, work beckons. I must face people once again. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. And thank you for your patience if you're still with me at this point. I'm going to be trying to bring service back up to its previous standards in the near future. So yeah. See you all later.